Hi everyone, Kasey Thompson here. I was asked, what advice would I give my younger self? That's a great question, so buckle yourself in. As a businessman and a mentor, I've been asked this question countless times over the past 30, 40 years. So, what if I told you that the things that you are chasing, like the big house, the expensive cars, the fame, the success, huge money, isn't really what you want? You see, I've spent 40 plus years figuring this out, and I'm going to give you decades of time and frustration, lots of frustration, and suffering in the next few minutes. So buckle in. You see, when I was a kid, all my goals growing up, every single one of them were to be a rich businessman. So I owned my own business right after I graduated from college. So at age 22, I got married. And at age 29, I became a millionaire. But that same time, I remember each week I would call my parents. And each week I would tell them about all the success that my business has had. And my dad would always respond, "That's great, son. So how is everything at home and how is the family?" You see, I've had close friends lose family members. I've had close friends lose children. Do you think for one moment they wouldn't give up all they own for one more day with their loved ones? So a few years ago, I had an event that happened. And this event really caused me to evaluate my life. You see, I had accomplished every financial goal I had ever set. Yet, I was not happy. I was empty on the inside. I was unfulfilled. Just something was missing. So let's go back to where we started this show. What advice would I give to my younger self? What I would say is, don't allow your life to be controlled by these 8 things. So everybody grab a pen and write these down. Today, you're getting real millionaire advice for free. Number 1, your ego. Your ego is that part of you that's self-centered, that's completely made up and it's fake. It seeks validation and control. This will lead you to pride, jealousy, and fear, and a constant need for external approval. This prevents you from becoming your highest self or any chance at having a strong connection with God. So number 1, eliminate the ego. Number 2, material possessions and wealth. If you have an excessive attachment to material things, this is going to lead you to greed and anxiety about losing it. Trust me, you will never have more money than everyone. Somebody out there is always going to have more money than you. And you'll never have enough money. So it can become like a drug, like an addiction. And someone, like I said, will always be richer than you. So all you're going to do is spend your whole life chasing possessions and money till the day you die. I've had near-death experiences. I've had a life review. It's not fun, trust me, trying to explain to God why you completely wasted your time in this world on absolute ridiculous, on things that didn't matter and were completely irrelevant. Number 3, external opinions and validation. This is very important. This is when you are constantly seeking approval from people and worrying what other people think about you. This leads to living a fake life, away from your true self and away from your spiritual path. True spiritual strength comes from an inner conviction rather than external affirmations. You see, I'm worthy right now, and you're worthy right now. We're worthy. Why? Because we exist. God's DNA is literally in us. Remember that. You can't fail. God's DNA is in you. Number 4, dwelling on the past and anxiety about the future. If you do this, dwelling on the past brings pain and depression. Excessive worry about the future creates anxiety, This will prevent you from living fully in the present moment, which is the only way you will find true happiness and be truly content, I promise. Number 5, uncontrolled desires and addictions. And by this, I don't just mean substance abuse or substance addiction, but I also mean unhealthy thoughts and behaviors like negativity, like judging others, being jealous, or, like being spiteful. Don't do those things because it puts out negative energy and negative energy comes back. Number 6, fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of loss, even fear of death. Fear is negative energy. It attracts negative outcomes. If you want to be successful and happy, you stay away from fear. Also, remember, fear is the opposite of God. If you truly believe in God and God's DNA is in you, it is impossible to have fear. You can't believe in God and have fear at the same time. Doesn't happen. Number 7, attachment to outcomes. I am all for goals, but you have to surrender to God first, and He will give you exactly what you need. What is yours is already written, and you never have to worry about it. So don't stress, because God will give you exactly what you need. Number 8, this is important. Number 8 is ignorance. Trust me, when you meet God, you cannot claim ignorance as your excuse for lack of awareness about things like your true spiritual nature and your true purpose in life. Ignorance is thinking that you are on this planet just to make money. That's absolute ignorance. Or that you're just here to own a big home, or you're here to have an expensive car. Ignorance is going to church, trusting someone else's truth, and not having your own truth. That's important. By having a personal relationship with God, if you do not have a personal relationship with God, then you will never be happy. That's the only way you can be happy. You have to have your own relationship with God. Don't live through someone else. You will never be content without a personal relationship with God. And you will always live in fear. And you will always feel empty. Trust me, God will make sure always that you have all that you need. When you have your life review after you pass, be proud to see all the lives you touched. Be proud to see all the good you did. Be proud to see all the love you showed. Because you know what? This life is short, trust me. Time is the real value. Use it all to make the biggest difference for good that you can. That is my advice, 40 years experience. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless. Love you all.